Think you know everything about the royal family? Think again. We're about to dive into the weird, the wacky, and the downright bizarre world of the monarchy. This is Crowns Gone Wild 5 Royal Family Oddities that'll make you say WTF. Now, I know what you're thinking. Being a royal sounds like a right laugh, doesn't it? All that waving from carriages, cutting ribbons, and having your face on the money. But let me tell you, it's not all tiaras and garden parties. Oh no. Imagine this. You've just popped a little prince or princess out. You're knackered, emotional, and probably a bit whiffy, let's be honest. And who's the first person you want to see? Your mom, your best mate? No, it's the home secretary. Come to make sure you haven't swapped a little blighter for a commoner. This bizarre tradition of having witnesses at royal births goes all the way back to good old 1688, when James II, bless his cotton socks, found himself in a spot of bother. Seems there were whispers, murmurs if you will, that his newborn son, the heir to the throne, was actually a bit of a ringer. Thankfully, this practice finally went the way of the dodo in 1948, when Prince Charles, our future king, popped out. Now let's dish about something we can all relate to. Food, glorious food, but if you're picturing the Queen tucking into a cheeky Nando's or Prince William demolishing a kebab after a night out, think again. Oh no, when you're royal, your grub is subject to more rules and regulations than a Buckingham Palace guard. First up, let's talk shellfish. You won't catch our Liz with a plate of prawns, no siree. Shellfish is strictly off the menu, at least in public. Apparently, the risk of food poisoning is simply too high for a royal constitution. Can't have the monarch laid up with a dodgy oyster, can we? Imagine the headlines: Queen's Gambit gone wrong, monarch struck down by bad prawn. And it's not just shellfish that gets the royal thumbs down. Rare meat, forget it. Tap water in foreign countries, absolutely not. It's bottled Evian all the way, darling. But the real kicker, garlic. Yes, you heard me right, garlic, the beloved ingredient that makes everything from pasta to garlic bread sing, is strictly verboten for our royal chums. It's the breath, friend, the breath. Apparently no one wants to be on the receiving end of a right royal garlic burp. Least of all foreign dignitaries and heads of state. Can you imagine the Queen meeting and greeting, shaking hands and whatnot, and suddenly a waft of garlic breath wafts across the room. So next time you're tucking into a garlicky feast, spare a thought for our royals, forced to endure a life of bland, garlic-free cuisine. Chapter 3. From corgis to court jesters, the wild world of royal pets. Now let's talk about something that truly warms the cockles of our hearts: furry, feathered, and sometimes scaly companions. Yes, pets, cute pets. We all know the Queen had a right soft spot for her corgis, didn't she? Those little sausage dogs were like her shadow, following her around Buckingham Palace like royalty themselves. But the Queen wasn't the first monarch to have a penchant for peculiar pets. Oh no, our royal chums throughout history have shared their palaces with a veritable menagerie of creatures, some more welcome than others. Take King George I, for instance, back in the 1700s. Now, Georgie boy didn't settle for a dog or a cat. No siree. He had himself a human pet. You heard me right, a human pet. Seems they found this young lad a bit, wild, mind you, roaming the forests of Germany. And what do you do with a feral child? Why, you bring him back to the palace, of course. They named him Peter the Wild Boy, dressed him up in a fancy suit, and paraded him around like the latest court jester. Thankfully, our modern royals have slightly more conventional taste when it comes to their animal companions. Prince Charles and Camilla, for instance, are known for their love of Jack Russell Terriers, loyal and full of beans, just like the royals themselves. Chapter 4: Secret Tunnels and Unexpected Guests. Buckingham Palace's Underground Secrets. Now, have you ever wondered what goes on behind those hallowed walls of Buckingham Palace? I'm not talking about the Queen's breakfast order or whether Prince Philip prefers boxers or briefs. Oh no, I'm talking about the secrets hidden beneath our feet. Yes, Buckingham Palace has a secret underbelly, a network of tunnels that would make even James Bond raise an eyebrow. These subterranean passageways, shrouded in mystery and probably a bit of dust, are said to connect the palace to various secret locations around London. Now, I can't reveal all the details, wouldn't want to get MI6 on my case, but let's just say these tunnels have seen it all. Rumor has it that the Queen Mother, bless her mischievous soul, was quite fond of these tunnels. Apparently she and King George VI used to explore them for a bit of a giggle, a right royal adventure, if you will. And it's down in these shadowy depths that they reportedly encountered one of the palace's most unexpected residents. Picture the scene: the Queen Mum and King George, torches in hand, creeping through the tunnels, when suddenly they come face to face with a man. Not a guard, not a worker, but a perfectly ordinary chap from Newcastle, living in the tunnels as you do. Chapter 5: Double Take. The royal family's body, double secrets. And now for our final act, we delve into the world of espionage, intrigue, and enough twists and turns to make your head spin. Yes, we're talking about royal body doubles. You know, those sneaky doppelgangers who step in for our beloved royals when the going gets tough or when the Queen fancies a day off from waving at the crowds. Now, I know what you're thinking. Body doubles? For the Queen? Pull the other one, it's got bells on. But I assure you, my dears, this is not some crackpot conspiracy theory. It's true. For security reasons, you see, and sometimes just for a bit of a practice run before a big event, the royals have been known to employ lookalikes to stand in for them. One of the most famous cases involved our very own Liz, the Queen herself. Back in 2002, during her Golden Jubilee celebrations, it was revealed that she had a body double, a right royal ringer, if you will, to help with the rehearsals and planning. So, there you have it. Proof positive that the royals are just as partial to a bit of subterfuge and trickery as the rest of us. And there you have it. 5 of the weirdest facts about the royal family. From babies born in front of an audience to secret underground tunnels, it's clear that royal life isn't always what it seems. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more bizarre facts about the rich and famous.